More silver half dollars. It's like 4 trays full. More Leicas and Leica adjacent camera stuff. I think the title of this is Imagine 2. Freaky John Lennon. Check this 3-string like handmade lap steel, electric lap steel on an ironing board. That's awesome. Ooh, these typewriters should do well. Pretty cool. More knives. Some nice old Tonkas, Structos, Buddy L. That's awesome. Love it. Porcelain sign. Vintage arcade sign. Uranium glass. Tin types. 1829. Got a few pieces. Several pieces. So super nice. Newer furniture. A lot of like newer fancy decor items. That's an awesome like Soviet banner. More military stuff there, World War II stuff, fun stuff in there. This table's full. Military stuff. These are all full of pennies. More military stuff up here. And more, all coming up in this week's Kansas City Thursday night auction. Yes, here's preview video for this week's Kansas City Thursday night auction. This auction will be Thursday, July 9th, 2026. We are located at 1801 Gwinnett Street in Kansas City, Missouri, 64120. We are in the East Bottoms, just east of River Market by the Casey Current Stadium and Knuckleheads, all that down there. Auction night. Doors open at 5, auction starts at 6, and then every Wednesday we do an open house preview from 11 to 1. Come in, take a look around, and all that stuff. Make sure you're subscribed and give us a thumbs up down there and comment and share the link and all that, or at least copy the link. Let's just start over here. This is pretty interesting stuff. It's not going to be first, but the Soviet banner. I probably have written on it what it is. Does he? I was gonna say Navy. Pretty cool. Looks like World War II German binoculars. Looks like a photo album. Those are so cool. And more, what's in here? More binoculars. Some sort of naval compass, I guess. So we've got ammo. These are, they're like just different specimens. Some are impact melt with surrealist. See what happens with that. Toy soldiers, some NASA stuff. Very interesting car flashlight. Unique design. More knives, all sorts of stuff. Ferrari parts catalog, that's cool. All right, there's some sterling with turquoise, little gold ring there. Then these are all Liberty and Franklin halves, 4 trays of them. So maybe, I don't know, somewhere around 100 of them in this auction. Oh wow, that's cool. I like Vietnam photos. So these are all pennies, and he's got them all in jars and labeled years and mints. Fun little birdback thing. I don't think it's old, but it's got the look, you know. Military. This was neat. Jimmy Allen's. Little Hollywood military service album. More World War II German. Ooh, looks like Luftwaffe mechanic. Overseas cap. Alright, someone keeps calling over and over and over. I gotta go see what's up. My God. Okay, sorry. It was freaking... Hello, this is the business verification line for Google. Some freaking scam. They are relentless. So these are silver, the Dolly Madison and the it's like an Eisenhower one. Those $2 are consecutive serials. More knives, a lot of knives. Dang, 1912 Bolo. Oh, not complete. That is a cool little folk art cow. More stuff in there. Yeah, here we go. This is the last of them. Of the Leicas, and then, you know, some of them were knockoffs from Russia. I guess I kind of stopped trying to understand. Look at the pictures. He should have a picture of each serial number and all that. So, interesting. A guy who bought one took pictures, sent an email to Leica, and I guess they got like right freaking back with him. Oh, thank you for your interest. Your camera was distributed on whatever May of 1936, and like apparently really helpful. So, which I think as Americans we're kind of used to calling places and them not being helpful in the least. Whoa, that's cool. Manning Bowman. There's a lithopane in the bottom of that stein. Astrocade, the professional arcade. And then porcelain. Porcelainized. Cool vintage table lamp. Uranium glass, quite a bit. Tin types. 1829 U.S. history book. Three-string lap steel electric. Huh, that's wild. Then this guy here, I think in the mentioned it in the intro that it was called Imagine 2. John Lennon, piano person, fish, violin, strawberries. It says Imagine there. Signed. I even looked it up. I can't remember. Numbered. So that's kind of cool. I didn't know about this auction at first, but it's really, I'm really like warming up to it. Harley banner. Great typewriters, great colors. Mid-century freaking tree, wall tree. More of these knives with the Damascus type blades. Playbook cartoons. Oh, freaking gross. Bones. These are nice. Medical books, maybe. Cool vintage clock. That's awesome. I mean, that's like kind of a grail of a sign, I think. It's got to be just silver plate. Bell. Swag lamp. Bag. Base plate. M4 base plate bag. Little quilt. So not a ton of stuff up front. So what's wild, and I'll just tell you a little bit about it here. Excuse me, sorry. Usually they come in twos. So we got this big, like these 3 massive freaking storage units packed. Like the guy didn't really even know what was in them. You know, so we made a deal. Kind of went by the everything was boxed up, so I went by the furniture, which I'll show you in a little bit. It was really nice. We get to unpacking, and there's a lot of freaking this, you know. But it's a, as I understand it, very high-end home. And she was a shopper. So we'll see how that goes. So he's got some of it all set out, and then some of it is just like boxes, kind of like you might find something good in there, you know. Okay, over here, this is like a suede, no, not suede, but leather and fur vintage Kansas City. Then this, any of my Gen X people out there, that's Shawnee Mission, Kansas. Light Cola. Remember Light Cola? I'd totally forgotten about it. Somebody decides, hey, we're going to make it cola and take on Coke and Pepsi. This is nice. Super cute. But then, like, maybe it was just like, we're going to start this cola and then get Coke or Pepsi to buy us out. These are Nestle's. Or, yeah, Quick. Tools, anchor. Small boat anchor. Cast iron. Bibble. Other kind of stuff. These cubes are kind of cute, like for your booth or whatever. Sports. I think there's one Pokemon in here, which we'll pull out and do separate. I think he knew what was in there. And there's stuff like that. And that's cool. That's a super nice display case. All these postcards. I think some of them are reprints. But there's a lot of Kansas City and Missouri ones. Phone. Stamps. Just, you know, that kind of stuff. Cutting, like advertising cutting boards. Who would have known? Another neat shelf for a booth. Mission, arts and crafts. Heavy metal, Buddha, sort of cloak. More sports. Nice clean little kitchen cart. All right. Oh, there you go. That's money. It's funny because we're walking around trying to find stuff that we should put up front after we'd already done the tables, and I couldn't, like at the time I just couldn't concentrate and find anything, and now that I'm doing this and the day's winding down, I'm seeing stuff. So some of this might get moved, but these are just boxes. But you know, gun boxes do have value. Don't throw your gun boxes away, folks. I'm not going to be here tomorrow. It's root canal day. Oh, that's freaking cool, that Cobra bank. Oh shit, I'm missing stuff on the floor. Again, coming in for preview or early to the auction is the best way to do it. Those could be something. Definitely are. I just don't know what offhand. Cast iron. So all sorts of fun stuff there. Over here. Fun stuff. He always sets this up real nice. That freaking Sarah Palin? Is that a real thing? Or a joke? Stamps. You're just gonna have to come in, look at them, you know how, you know the deal with stamps. Okay, this area here. I mean, it's just denim. I don't think there's any, you know, maybe there's some like designer stuff in there, or maybe some vintage. We'll just have to go through it. Then the shirts, there'll be some USA vintage, but then a lot of them are just, yeah, I wish. You know, a lot of them are just kind of like, they're band shirts and funny shirts and all that. You'll just have to come in and go through those. And more, there's military, there's some denim, there's like, you know, stuff like that, stuff like that. So that, we'll see how that goes. That could be fun. All right, over here, my camera overheated again. Well, makes sense. It's just taken like over 800 pictures and then started a video. So, but this is, you know, more fun stuff. 45s, lederhosen, velvet thing. What the hell are these fire grenades? Yeah, with the stands. That's fun. Daisy churn. This is plastic. Still fun. This could be a good freaking box. And again, this just wasn't registering with me until I started doing pictures. These pants are, I love these pants. I don't think they're OG 104s, but I don't seem to have a tag. but they're super comfortable pants. These are OG 104s. There's another pair of OG 104s. Huh. Oh no, that's a big boy too, I think. Dang. Good there. Look up OG 104, military OG 104 pants. Army pants, US. Okay, so then we're gonna go over here. We're gonna hit this stuff over here. Old bike. Carl's table. Which we'll just keep running and so I went ahead and just bought it from him. Those velvet chairs, those are nice. Those are nice chairs. So this is what I was going off of, because this was what I could see in the storage units. Everything else is boxes. I mean a shit ton of boxes. And interestingly enough, it was all out at the U-Haul storage. There used to be the Ramada Inn and then Howard Johnson's out by the airport, and now it's a big multi-story U-Haul place. But that is where they had auctioneer school. So it came full circle. But it's a lot of work getting it out of here. So but then we start unpacking, and of course, it's a whole house. It's everything from a wealthy person's house or well-off person's house. So some of them were just like plunking down, like all that, buy that. Some of you kind of go through a little bit and just be like, like some of that stuff, like I think Vaughn might have done those, like there's stuff I would have just thrown away. But just freaking plunking it down, letting it rip. They're sick of paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month. And I was like, yeah, we'll freaking take a swing at it. So it's kind of new for us. We haven't really done that before. Just everything from a freaking house. And we didn't have to pack it up when we had to pack it out, but not up. So there's more coming. Looks like coffee table books, maybe some more stamps. Pretty nice skullage. Okay, then we'll jump over here. And there's some good stuff over here, and then there's some, maybe stuff that used to be more desirable, like Linux. This little hand embroidered stuff there. These art glass swans. There's more. There's more. There's more. So hopefully they do well. So nice. And these are new dead stock or whatever it is you call it. I can never seem to remember whenever I have to say it. Yeah, there's a nice little coffee grinder. And these are, remember like years ago people had these on their dashboards and they were solar powered and they danced? Remember they were everywhere, and now they're nowhere. I think maybe they all went here to this guy's house, because there's a bunch of them. What is this? More of them. You remember what I'm talking about? Did I just dream that? Obviously not. I don't know what we're gonna do here. Choice, I guess, and then I imagine all of them. It's a lot of freaking Coke bottles. Nice vintage stuff though. Couple of expensive wheels, tires. All right, go over here. Oh, that's freaking clean as a whistle. I'm not gonna tip it upside down. That is clean as a whistle. Okay. I think maybe now we might be getting into some of that stuff. No, this is just regular this time of the night stuff. KOSTA something. That's freaking nice design. Mid-century barometer. Sterling. Well, I don't know if that's what that says or not. I think they would know, but I mean those banded ones aren't really, not a whole lot of sterling in there. We're getting there because I can smell it. Because that storage unit, not like a bad smell. Actually, very clean smell, very pleasant smell. Like, oh my, that's cool. It's fun. But, oh God, you scared the shit out of me. What's going on? Vaughn just snuck in here. Yeah, right, it's just in there. This could be something in here. That's a cool little piece. Fun stuff over here. Now we're getting into it. Like Santa. Christmas. It's like some of it's like Nell Hills level, and then some of it is like Pier 1 kind of, and everywhere in between. It's a freaking crazy clock. Oh man, too bad that's broke. But I didn't even notice till I got right up on it. And you just don't know what to do. Like, I don't particularly like selling shoes, but considering it's probably thousands of dollars retail, it's like, what the heck, people come here and sell on Poshmark and stuff. And, each person that works here sets up a little differently. I mean, we'll see how it goes, and it's kind of new for us. I don't really like this kind of, God damn it. Okay, it's okay, it's alright, it's no big deal. Alright, I think I was here, the camera overheated again. put it in the freezer, and the lens kind of got fogged up. So I hope I'm not going to break this thing doing it. So anyway, I think I was saying something about this being new for us doing stuff like sight unseen. But, you know, things happen to people and they need to get rid of their stuff. It's also kind of odd though. It's like you want any family pictures? Nope. Nothing. Oh, let me wipe this off. Or maybe it's just my view. No, wouldn't be that. Here's another one of those mid-century swag table lamps. This one you need to rewire it. The cord's cut in one place, but other than that, it's pretty dope. This obviously doesn't go on there. Whoa, hold up. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's scan that real quick. Mito Galaxy Fine China Platter. Alright. Let's see what someone's trying to get for that one. If it even works. Somebody's asking 15, it looks like. So, maybe not as cool as I thought. Alright, then we got a freaking hardware store over here. And then, yeah, like I said, all these pillows. I mean, everything smells good. Makes it doesn't smell as bad in here now because all this other stuff's in there. Okay, let's keep on trucking here. So yeah, just more. These probably weren't cheap. And like Burberry readers, some Ray-Bans, more Ray-Bans. I should have gone up front. We'll just roll with it. Like their junk drawer. Cuisinart. Yeah, looks good. I'd like to have that myself. That's old. Neat old piece. I mean, sometimes blue glass freaking takes off. Bob McKee. Dirty old Bob McKee. This is a good piece. Yep. I was thinking about taking it up front. I forgot about it just because it's Asian machine embroidered. Man, Dan Whited. If you're watching, Dan. Whoa. What the hell that is. And what have I forgotten? Let's see. I don't think I showed you this. It's in the little intro thing. Oh no, wait. I showed it to you. You guys are gone more than you're here. I showed you this stuff. Yeah, I remember that. All right, so that's it. Look, there's Rachel over there. There's Vaughn. They're not going to be here, so we'll see you later. Bye.